Okay, so we are live, HA. Um, Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everyone. And thank you so much for joining me today. I'm here with HA Savas, and she is the founder of Palindrome Design. HA and I have been working together off and on for many years. HA designed my logo and has worked with me on my brand for, I think, over 7 years now. So I'm so happy that you're here today and really excited to hear how you've been, what you've been experiencing with the Thinking into Results program that we've been doing, and to hear, hear the impact that it's having and what's going on with you. So first of all, I just want to invite you to tell everybody about who you are, a little bit about yourself, who you are, and what you do.
Thank you. I mean, it's such an honor to be interviewed by you. So thank you for inviting me here. So yeah, my name is AJ, and I'm a graphic designer and I'm a brand specialist. But I think I want to say I'm more than that because I've been doing a lot of bringing a lot of like spiritual side of growth and branding into design. So I am getting more and more clear about where I'm going and what I'm doing, because I'm currently building a sustainable home. I'm moving into the woods, getting close to the nature, and my vision kind of pivoted from just being a designer to it's sort of like holistic life slash design slash maybe a retreat center vision. So it's quite exciting, and thank you.
Yeah. It's a powerful mission that you have, and I just love telling people about your mission, and I'm always encouraging people to follow you to see like the courage that you have to really to step into this dream that you have. And we've been working together off and on for a long time. We started out when you were a graphic designer, and you through that journey I've been able to see you evolve so tremendously with your business, with your martial arts, your black belts, and yoga, meditation, artistry, all of these amazing, unique talents and gifts that you have. And one of my favorite parts of the journey with you was when we went out to Prince Edward County for the day. And you just started to it started to all click, right? That you had all these wonderful dreams and passions and things. And in that moment, you could see that you could have it all, that you could have it all. You could do it all. You didn't have to just pick one. You could take it all and curate this beautiful design of your life and your business. And you're
You
doing
know,
it.
I'm doing it. Yeah. I mean, my biggest challenge over the years have been like, I've always felt like my life is all different aspects, different parts. There's the yoga me, there's the martial arts me, there's the business designer me, and then there's the me who loves to hug trees and travel the world. So I always felt very fragmented, if you will, and I never could see them in one unified life. I always thought that I need to choose between them. So that one trip got me close, like brought a couple of the fragments together, and it
Right.
was definitely the catalyst of the vision quest that I had. And even though I didn't jump on it right away, I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. But then in time, it's incredible that it evolved into this similar realm and it became part of it. And I think the TRR program we started this year helped me getting even further clear and focused in that vision. And in fact, when I started the program, I was just thinking, I'm building a house. It's going to be a retreat place. We're going to bring spirituality. Yoga is there. Design and art is there. But I couldn't. There wasn't. It was just that. It's still awesome. But as I started doing the TRR program, I started bringing my mission and purpose in it. So I got to discover my true purpose and my true life mission. And it was incredible the week that happened. I think it was the second week or so with TRR program. I got clarity of that. And it was just so amazing, so exciting.
What do you think? So yeah, so it was really just tapping into the fantasy, the bigger dream, that sea goal, right? And so what do you think helped you to unlock that from the thinking and results material? How do you think you got from having, you know, all these fragmented things to really seeing it with clarity?
So one thing that helped me is that, you know, in the first week, it's all about like dreaming big and getting the sea goal. And I started thinking, okay, what if if I wasn't afraid? What if there was no emotional like fear, worry attached to my thoughts? And I just played along with it because it was not that easy to kind of drop that right away. But I started be like, okay, what could be my wildest dream? It's already quite wild. I'm doing it. But even further, what can I do? What can I want in my life? So that push was very helpful. And I was also on the side building a community. And I know I had the intention of building a community of, you know, conscious, spiritual minded, positive thinking, business owners. And I was like building this network group on the side. And I never could figure out how that was sort of attached to my palindrome business, but not quite so much the self-built sustainable, my sustainable home. So it's all kind of, as I was doing those meditations and as I was doing the audio and the material, they all kind of merged into one big image and vision. And it was so nice. It's amazing.
It's amazing. I mean, it's a beautiful, a powerful vision, and it really just it's all come together. And I think the biggest one of the things I just heard was, you know, the fear, right? And you know, because when we allow ourselves to dream big, and you know, and we start to think about how are we going to do this, the fear will kick in, the doubt, the worry, you know, how am I going to pay for this? How am I going to do this? And then what we do is we just shut down. We just give up. We just, you know, this is too big. It's impossible. I can't do it. Our self-limiting beliefs start to kick in, and then we're, you know, just back to zero again.
Yeah.
So what, you know, so just by allowing yourself to believe that you could do it, something just clicked for you in this material.
Yeah, it was so when I was reflecting on purpose, because I've always like I asked this question over the years, and I know I've been getting fragmented answers and not quite getting the right answer. But the first time I owned it, I was just like, okay, I'm here. I love planet and I'm here to protect the planet. And it's something to do with the planet that I'm really passionate about. And I'm finally going to own this and I'm going to do something about it. And I like consciousness. I like conscious businesses. Like this, I love supporting those people. I want to support and bring those people together. So I just find out all these little aspects that makes my heart really excited. And when I focused on that excitement rather than the fear, I started dreaming more and more. And it was like a lot of inspiration came. Actually, that was one of the challenges. It was like almost too much inspiration came. And I had to kind of like, okay, wait. And yeah, perhaps, and then through the program, you choose a side and then you work with that. And it's very, I think it's just a brilliant program. It's just a catalyst of so many other great things too. It's not just the program, it just opens so much, so many different doors.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And it's just, and when you open those doors, when you make a committed decision, when you say, okay, this is the dream and I'm going for it, and I'm not going to get stuck in the how and the fear and the doubt and the worry. I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to trust. I'm going to trust in myself. I'm going to trust in the flow. I'm going to trust in, you know, the universe. The universe will show up. and it will support you, and things will start to happen, and you'll start to
Yeah.
attract the right people. And I mean, and essentially you've done that because you know, even just by making that decision in those first couple of weeks, you started to attract you know, the revenue that you wanted in your business,
Yeah.
right? So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I've always been hesitant about doing a revenue goal for my business because I never know where the business is coming from. uh, I think most of us are like that, but I was always hesitant. And 1 month, you pushed me. Okay, let's make it a revenue goal. Say it. So I did say it, and I did make it. It was really fun. But then, see, next month I got freaked out, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to keep it the same. So it is, we do it to ourselves. I think the good thing about the program is that, I mean, it, we always go back to the original comfortable feeling of fear and hesitation and worry. It's so easy to go back to those thoughts, like so easy. If you leave the program a little bit and just set yourself loose, and then the fear is it's right there until you really break through it. I think the program really explains this perfectly. Like, I've understood what that breaking a wall or breaking that terror barrier, it's called, is just make super. That was like an aha moment for me, because once you don't do that regular day-to-day work, you just go back to the original feeling of like, okay, I'm not worthy, I'm afraid, how is this all going to happen? And it just comes on you. But then if you do the mental work, if you kind of work on vibrating higher and higher and trust, but it's just constant study and work and getting used to that new kind of vibration until it settles in to your subconscious, and then it's automatic. So for me, all this years, it's becoming automatic, but I can still feel that when I'm trying to shift an energy, that old energy is still right around the corner. It's just like waiting here for your weakness to jump on you. It's like a virus or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, that's, you know, it's really just training yourself. All we're doing really in this program is learning powerful tools and resources to train our minds, to master our mindset, because our minds are so powerful. And when we really understand that, we have the ability to do and create anything we want in life. And it's just really understanding how powerful we are as you know, as human beings, how powerful we are, what we have the ability to do, and then having the right tools and resources to learn how to master this stuff. And so you're in the process of learning how to master this. And you know, every once in a while, those old self-limiting beliefs, habits, thoughts, patterns are going to kick in. And the cool thing is that you can, you know, start to shift that faster, right? You can start to reset faster as you start to become more aware of that. That's really just all that's happening. And that's when
Yeah.
we are able to get out of ignorance and into knowledge and really understand that we can work through the terror barrier, get out of fear, doubt, and worry, and get into freedom, passion, purpose, which is where you are right now. And it's so beautiful. It's so exciting. It just, oh my God, that's why I just get so excited about this work, right? Because
Yeah.
it's just so powerful. And I love seeing each and every one of the people in the group getting what they want. So, so tell me a bit about that. What's it like to be in a group of people, a community of people who are all, you know, making that trajectory?
I know. That was going to be my next thought too. Yeah, having the support group is incredibly helpful because um, because the same people who are studying the same material and they have the same perspective. So we were, with the accountability calls that I have with Louis, it was like we were able to catch each other's points because we're studying the same material, we're going through the similar weather experiences are similar, feelings and the energy vibrations tends to be very aligned. So we were able to support each other that way. And I think being surrounded every week with the like-minded people, people who are studying the same material, is very helpful, because your regular friends, your family they they don't know, right? So they're they don't know what you're doing, and they don't know there's a study. And when you tell other people, no, you can actually change reality with your mind and your thinking, you know, most people look at you like, sure you can." They don't believe in it so much. So yeah, it's about like having that belief, and being surrounded with the people who have the same belief
Yeah.
helps magnify the results.
Yeah. And sometimes when people, start this program, they don't have the belief, right? Maybe they don't believe that it's possible, but they're willing to try because their way isn't working. And so if their way isn't working, then I might as well try this, because everything else I've done isn't worked. So, maybe
Yeah.
this will be the thing that will help me get to where I want to go. So people will come in and they still may not have the belief in what they, can achieve or want to do. However, just being in a group of people who have gotten to that place, we can hold that belief for them,
Yeah.
and until they get there, and sort of help to lift them up, and
Yeah.
and bring them, to that level of belief in themselves, right? And that's really beautiful to see, because it is such a supportive community and such an understanding and compassionate community. And we all want to see everybody, achieve their goals and
Yeah.
dreams and in life. So
And I think you hold a great space there, because of you, I mean, because of your circle and the people you attract is super super valuable, because I do believe that we attract what we are vibrating at and where we are at. But you're also, I think one of the things I really appreciate about you is that you're walking the walk. You're actually going through this whole process before everybody had gone through. And then you're sharing your experience, and your story is incredibly powerful. And and I think the people you attract in this particular program is just amazing people. I do want to say thank you for that. I'm very grateful that you're part of my life and you're part of my journey, because I don't know, I can't even imagine my life without you now, because you've
oh
been there for so long.
oh, my heart, I mean, I just like, that is why I do this, that, I just love seeing people get what they want. And I want to share all of this amazing, all this amazing knowledge with them, so that they can get there, because really anybody can have what they want with this material. It's a repeatable formula. It's there, to help you really just get out of your old patterns, thoughts, and behaviors, creating new patterns, thoughts, and behaviors that will support what you want versus, what you don't want, right? So thank you for that, because it means the world to me. And, I want to attract courageous people who are willing to step into this forum and give it their all, to get, to create the life that they want. More health, more wealth, more happiness,
Yeah.
more abundance in all forms. I mean, that's really what it's all about. So,
Yeah.
what would you say to someone who is thinking about joining Thinking into Results? What would you tell them right now?
Well, if you're thinking into joining, then you must join, because thinking is power. And if this is something that you're somehow brought into your life, it's sort of like how it was brought to mine. And I had the same place of like, do I do it? Do I don't do it? What do I lose? What do I gain? You put it on a pedestal, and yeah, there's no explanation. The stuff that you get out of it, if this was presented to you, just say yes, because there's nothing, first of all, you can lose. There's only growth from here on, and there's only the magnificence that comes inside of you through this program. Is, I think that's the biggest power. You just like, it's not just how to be successful, how to be rich sort of program. It's how to really, like, for me anyways, it was like, it aligned my inner purpose with my life. I don't care how much money I make after that. It's just like, it's so much more than the financial gain, but it is, financial gain is there, but it is that alignment and that fulfillment that comes with it is incredible. I think I would recommend it. And yeah, this material, like Bob Proctor, obviously, if you know him, well, I knew about him before, but that him and his vision and his path is just, he's a bright star, and I'm very fond of him and the way he's bringing this knowledge down. Like, I'm gonna say down because it's sort of like resonating with everyone and anyone. They made it so digestible and approachable for everyone. And I think the way you present it, I think it's also different because you bring your own energy into it and your own years of experience as a coach. Like, you have countless education and studies before Bob Proctor, so you bring all those like knowledge and tools into this program as well. So having you and Bob merged together in this program is, I think, extremely valuable. So if anybody thinking, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's so true, because Bob Proctor brings like 75 years of science to this program, and he's so carefully curated this program. As we go through it, you can see how beautifully designed it was in terms of helping you understand what it is you want, understand how your mind works, understand how to tap into your mental faculties, and really shift your level of belief, your self-image, everything about yourself, your attitude, lead your life, right? So, I mean, it's such a beautifully curated program. And then what I love about it is that I just bring all of my, life experience, business experience, and professional training with psychology, coaching, NLP, emotional intelligence, all of that stuff combined. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
when I think about it, I just like, I can't believe like what a gift it is. And yeah, so getting out of the fear, right, HA, just by saying, yes, I'm going to do this. And then allowing it to, allowing yourself to, fully immerse into the program gets you to a place of freedom, passion, and purpose. So thank you for sharing your story today, and for helping us to inspire more people to do this work, and keep sharing your magic with us here in this community. You're doing some really powerful things globally, and we all can't wait to do our first retreat at your beautiful property with your sustainable home. And if you guys got to follow HA on Instagram.
Yeah.
What is the name of your
self-build sustainable? So self-build with D, sustainable.
Self-build? Is it self-build dot sustainable, or is it all one word?
You can write it all one word and it will show up. I think there's
okay.
dot in the middle, but
okay. Yeah, go head over to her Instagram and see what she's doing. It's incredible. And I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.